games for the Bombers, 117 goals. Lobbe
and Matty Lobbe. Sean McKernan's just got to find a way to be more competitive than he was last week against Todd Gold. Ball drop at worst in a metre radius. Don't let to get a spoil in. That was just far too easy.
It's a good point you make. I think he has a chat with his old mate Paddy Ryder there.
Well, that's good by McKernan. Got in front at that ruck stoppage and laid it down, and just
a couple of opening quarter goals is something the Bombers haven't done.
Great start.
Third man up a bit there, wins it down easily, but straight to O'Brien from the Bombers. And now we'll see another ball up here. Lingy spoke about the ball ups.
Holding the ball, no genuine attempt, he just held it in.
Forward line, he hits up with the footy, and we know he can take a contested mark, so he may be worth sticking with. Don't want to have Joe having to shoulder that whole forward line at his. Port have had 4 kicks and 16 handballs. So just
reasonable crowd in. These two sides have averaged 30.
As you say, that he's had to do that.
I reckon you need to have your mind made up from those positions for forwards these
couple of minutes, Port Adelaide.
Stop the bleeding, I reckon, Richo.
So McKernan, he got up.
Push.
So he's just trying a different angle there, Sean McKernan, and can't keep giving away free kicks. It's something he's got to work away up against it, and scores a level, and here they go forward again. Lobbe coming out of the goal square. Gook did pretty well. Bagley. Oh, Wingard picked him up and dumped him.
Come on, Richard.
No, Brian, it was. I'm telling you.
They had for Essendon a bit more potency.
He won't want to go back down back. He's loving that.
He's got a taste for stuff, and well picked up by a cameraman here off the play. It's a bit going.
Hinkley equals their best first quarter in forward third here. Beautiful knockdown to Grupp from before. Bit of hair pulling.
Such a quality footballer.
Superbly entertaining. Now Schultz unloads one to the dangerous area. Lobbe's in pretty good position.
Bombers words by Lingy, but I think he's very correct with that. You can definitely see Heppel throw in.
The more time he spends up forward, though, the more bad habits he'll learn, Richo.
Yeah, he won't be doing that.
Goal for the season. He kicked his first goal last week. Michael Hurley
right. Tom Bell Chambers there.
Did the chances of a few other potential finalists, and that might be their attitude tonight. Let's end Port.
New faces as well. Nick O'Brien, just 9 games. We've got Laverde with a couple. Langford out.
He just didn't see it.
Yeah, didn't see it.
Yeah. I'm sure he would have paid it. Travis Boak there. You can see Gary Hocking, the former Cat, on the bench there. An easy drop mark there by Gleeson. Lobbe responds to Westhoff. Round the corner. Will it cost him an ultimate?
Yeah, you can see there Travis Boak. He just walked it off a little bit. Obviously, a bit of maybe a knock to the knee.
Confused. Yeah, I don't.
You're supposed to do there, and that's guard the space. And free kick has been picked out Lobbe's way, and this is an important one for the Power. I'd love to get 2 in a row here. Lobbe kicks it well. That's his first life. We're trying to get him to compete. He does exactly that, and
I see it as a bit simpler than that. He just stopped Lobbe running for the footy and being able to compete for the ruck.
Lobbe's standing alongside of him.
I thought they're using his body there in the ruck.
There's no rule that says, hand up.
A rule that says you have to do that.
Is a forward being able to lead up the corridor with aces. Well done.
Boot to ball so quickly,
yeah.
didn't he?
Good chance to lock it in. Haven't seen a lot of that tonight.
He's got that on the field right there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Massive packet. 1 free kick and giving away 9. And that's just the reverse of what happened last time. The ruckman,
they've done well in the last few years to score heavily. Not as well this year. Kicked those 4 goals in a row. So they've had their momentum but haven't made the most of it. They should be going in front, the Bombers.
Some great momentum up at the moment. Only seconds remaining in the first half. A lot riding on it, and likewise for Port Adelaide.
Well, at least we're clear on this. Danaher here. Not going to get the journey or the accuracy, and in the end, Lobbe. There he is, the great Matthew Lloyd, and see Joey Danaher kicking to the Lloyd end there. And, of course, Lloyd is his kicking coach, and not enjoying it. He would have thought the Lloyd end would have been productive for him.
Do you reckon, Lloyd, he got to make it count? They've got to get us a goal from this forward 50.
It's Danaher.
There's Lobbe, McKernan. Gee, that boundary throw on was short. Neither ruckman.
A stoppage, not let Port Adelaide mark the ball and quickly play on. And another ruck infringement free kick. And again, to the naked eye, I'm not sure what that one was for either.
A bit of crowd frustration there too. You can just see that They're an intelligent football audience.
I think I can work out.
Yeah, maybe Richo, but I would have thought McKernan controlled space beautifully, won the hit out beautifully.
Last 4 goals of the game, the way of the power. Back in the centre. Good athletic leap on that occasion. Would have operated on.
When's he heading off to the Ashes, Joe?
I think he'd be far away, Joe. This might be his last game. Bursting through the centre of Etihad Stadium. Horrible tumbling punt kick. Lobbe down there. The Essendon defence is working. I just don't like technical free kicks being paid as we've seen tonight. I think if that helps, then
50.
Oh, this is a big penalty. Lobbe went over the mark.
Here, Richo, the Bombers. And we see Broadbent on the run out towards Lobbe. Gwilt was able to edge him out of the... Look at the ruck work here now. McKernan does the same thing there, puts the arm into... On that occasion, Ambrose, because he did pull it in, as Dar said, and he needed to get it out.
Back. I think it'll be too hard to police. Getting plenty of it inside 50 tonight. The Bombers.
Really gettable ones too, Rich. A heck of the players congregating around this boundary throw-in. Danaher from behind.
I just saying there to... I think it was Brendan Goddard. I'm not crazy, mate. Angry umpire once again doesn't...
Really dangerous, really versatile, really good athlete. He's headed forward, looking to get dangerous and kick a couple.
Lobbe took front position. Goddard went with the one hand and over the top boat. So the man back at the moment for Essendon. Hooker's pushed himself back to loose man in defence with into Kyle. Langford's looked impressive.
Laverde.
I like Laverde.
2 goals to Laverde.
Lobbe out the pitch and Brendan Goddard of the umpires. And they've always got a little chitter-chatter going on there. Stanton along the ground, Danaher tonight, or they got the bomb?
No.
They're just talking on the bigger picture.
The general philosophy.
Yeah,
I reckon 700 of your own.
Port Adelaide.
Look at those scores there, 84-85. Gee, the Bombers would like those scores to us, 84-85. A couple of premierships there, back to back.
Yes.
You don't want to get subbed against your old team, do you, if you're Angus Monfries? You're as sharp, aren't you? You are as sharp as tonight.
Got nothing else right tonight.
Taylor Hooker's finest kick. Broadbent gives some run off half back.
They'll try and isolate him. If you get him one-on-one, he's not going to get beaten, but there's more numbers.
Yeah, there'd be a few nervous defenders trying to guard that, Richo.
Yeah, he doesn't get beaten in that situation.
Hardly.
Who made the trip over from South Australia.
Boyd, the goal-kicking feet of Brown. He celebrated big time with him. Really good stuff from both Brown.
That's only the 4th time this year that in a game, both teams have managed to just open up the game a little bit more.
It's the one-day cricket scenario. If he sees a 2-on-1 chance, you just know that he will throw everything at get in. So a lot riding on this last 11 minutes. Danaher started in the ruck. Tried to squeeze a handball back to Zaharakis. Couldn't work his way through. Ollie Wine's in there. So too, little Jackie Nee.
He kicked 4, so they've come back to haunt them. They're old teammates, Port Adelaide. Essendon's biggest lead's been 17.
Is it going to be enough to get him across the line here? Because you get the feeling the Bobbers are starting to...
Bent, they send another one back. Ken Hinkley in Hartland.
Actually, I think Essendon...
Over 3 goals, Chad Wingard, and
another bad.
It's round 10. It's 24 goals, more goals.
He's been terrific tonight, and obviously an emotional night for him playing against his old club. It'll be interesting.
And if this stays as it is, it'll be the highest, Essendon's highest losing score for the year.
A few hard clearances, few contested ball. It's important you do that as a sub. You've got to have an impact. Possess the ball. No, he's going to go long again.
Well, we saw one at the MCG today go straight down the middle in a closer situation than this. And the one outside was the right kick. On this occasion, Young in there, got the little handball out now. Tubok on celebrating with him. Kernan in the middle here. Do they play Jonathan Giles next? Matty Nichols, the best bouncer in the business. And that is a perfect bounce late in the game from any umpire by any standards. And a really high bouncer of the footy is Matty Nichols. Most players would know that. Lobbe in a